Hello everybody, back again with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your life's going well. Hope this week has gone well for you and hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Saturday. It's Saturday, June the 7th, 2025. It's about 11:51 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope that you all are having a wonderful Saturday. I hope that you all are having a wonderful weekend up to this point, and I hope it's been a productive and fun weekend for you all. I hope that you have plans for this weekend to do something fun, maybe go on a mini getaway out of town, maybe go out and do that hobby that you love to do, and just enjoy the time that you get off from work, because come Monday morning you got to go back to work, so why not enjoy the time off that you have now? And for those of y'all who do work over the weekend, once you do get some time off during the week, I hope that you're able to enjoy it the same way. Sometimes I wish I had the weekdays off, but I have the weekends off, and here we are. As for me, I'm doing pretty good myself. Decided to make myself productive and go out. Actually, the first thing I did when I went out this morning, went out about 8 o'clock, I went to Take 5 to get an oil change. Got an oil change for my car. My car takes full synthetic oil, and I got I think it's the Mobile One, like advanced synthetic oil. It was basically the highest priced oil they had and the high mileage version of it. The reason I got that version is because they say that you won't have to change that oil for another like 8,000 miles. And so I was like, you know what? Let me get the most expensive type of oil so I don't have to do another oil change for another 8,000 miles. And I would change the oil myself, but no, I was thinking about it. I was like, if I do the oil change myself, I still have to go out, buy the oil, do the oil change. I guess, whenever I've done oil changes, I've done them at home. I've never done them in an AutoZone parking lot or O'Reilly's parking lot, but I guess if the employees don't care, it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know if they have some sort of official rule to where you're not allowed to do an oil change in their parking lot. They might have some sort of rule for that, I don't know. So if you're somebody that's wanting to do that, I would definitely ask the people inside if you want to use their parking lot to do an oil change. And so I guess you would have to do that, but still, with the used oil, you'd have to find some place to, I think, I want to say places like AutoZone or O'Reilly's, you can turn in your used oil to them. And so, because you're not allowed to just dump used oil down the drain, you can't dump it down the drain like that. It's really bad for the environment. So, it's best to, find some place that accepts used oil and let them handle the disposal process of it. Because you don't want to dump that down the drain. That's actually not a good thing at all. But, you know, you just have to do all that. And it's like, you know what? I'll let Take 5 just do the oil change for me. And the best part about it is that I'm actually saving time, right? You know, time is such a precious resource that we can't get back. And I'd rather use my time to do other things, right? Even though doing an oil change doesn't take that long either. And perhaps I could have saved some money because it did cost over $100 to do the oil change. But again, that's because I have the full synthetic oil and I got the advanced full synthetic oil that's supposed to last 8,000 miles. So, you know, yeah, but I did that. Then after that, I went to Walmart because Walmart wasn't really that far down the road. So I did some grocery shopping in Walmart. Bought a lot of produce. Their produce actually looked pretty good in there. I was pleasantly surprised. I bought some kale, some carrots. Some will juice those. I have some apples and other fruits at home. Here at home that I'm gonna add in, and so I'm gonna do that. I'll probably make maybe 5 or 6 juices at once, just so I don't have to like use a machine each time I want some juice. And so, you know, definitely gonna do some juicing this weekend, probably right after I get done making this video, to be honest with you. And I'll do that. And so, yeah, other than that, I haven't really done a whole lot. Here we have some squid. Okay, I was in the canned fish section, and I noticed that they were selling squid in sunflower and olive oil. So the olive oil is fine, but I don't know why they had to use the sunflower oil. So it's non-GMO. It is gluten-free. It is imported jumbo squid. And this is from Vigo brand. Squid are wild caught, which is good. 4-ounce container. This is only like a few bucks. It didn't really cost that much. Product of Spain. Let's see. So this here, let's see. They don't really give us a whole lot of information. I'll just go to the nutrition facts. So, I probably won't eat this whole thing. I see the total fat is 33 grams. Saturated fat, 8 grams. No trans fat. 45 milligrams cholesterol. 170 milligrams of sodium. Total carbohydrates, 1 gram. No fiber. Less than 1 gram of sugar. 20 grams of protein. So pretty good source of protein. It does have 380 calories, and this is for basically the whole container. The ingredients, let's see, where are the ingredients at? Jumbo squid, sunflower, and olive oil, salt added. It says may contain fish. So, I've never had squid before, and so I was like, you know what, for the sake of a video, might as well try it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and open it here. comes in this like circular like container. Yeah. This isn't exactly a circle. What's the name for this shape? Somebody tell me the name for this shape right here. I forgot the name of it. There's a certain name for this shape, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I'm just confused myself. But squid. I never thought I'd see canned squid. But I'm gonna just try it and see. I probably won't eat this whole thing, but unless it tastes good enough. Canned squid. That's very interesting. So I'm just kind of, I have no idea what squid would taste like, y'all. So this is new to me, okay? This is, yeah. Let me even pour some of that extra oil out. The oil looks a different color though. It's like a clearish like color. This is what the squid look like. Wow. All right. Canned squid. Oh, they look interesting. Squid. I can't believe I'm trying this. The flavor is different from like any other, like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like this. Hold up. Oh my god, I don't like this. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. I just didn't like it, and I ended up having to just throw that out. And I hate having to throw out food, but that flavor just did not mesh well with me at all. Like, it wasn't good. It just didn't taste good to me. And I have some watermelon right here that I'm gonna use to kind of get that flavor out of my mouth and off my taste buds, because you can I can still kind of taste it, because I don't know. And I just, I want to, be open, trying new things, trying different things, but, my taste buds aren't going to agree with everything that I try, so. Oh well, right? But I tried it. Squid. I bought it from Walmart. Again, it wasn't really that expensive, but sardines are like way better. Mackerel is way better. Herring is way better. Than some squid. Right? Even the oysters taste better than that. But oh well, right? So my apartment's pool is actually closed. And I can't lie to you. I don't mind it at all, because anytime there's people at the pool, they're loud. You know, it's just annoying, like having to, listen to a whole bunch of noise, like all through the weekend and stuff. So they were saying it was something with the pool not circulating properly or something. I don't know. So I'm like, whatever. I don't care if it take the whole summer to fix. Like, that's less noise for people to deal with, right? Cause some people be loud at the pool. I'm telling you, like, for real. You know, and I mean, there's other like public pools and stuff available. You know, if people really want to go to a pool, they don't necessarily have to be at this apartment's pool anyway. You know. And you know what's crazy though? I wish that there was a way that you could opt out of like having to pay for the amenities if you're not actually going to use them. Like, for example, I don't ever use my apartment's gym, but I'm paying for it, right? Like, not exercise, I just go outside. I mean, now that I think about it, I mean, it's hot outside, so there might be a time where I really want to exercise, like in the middle of the day, but I don't want to do it outside. But, you know, for the most part, when I exercise, I'll just go outside and exercise. Like, I don't really need to use my apartment's gym like that. But there's no real way to, like, opt out of, like, paying for the gym, right? And, you know, that's the thing. Like, it is, you know, you have to pay for it. Like, for example, my apartment has the valet trash service. Why can't you opt out of that? Why do you have to pay for that no matter what? Like, what if you're someone who's willing to just take their own trash bags to the actual dumpster themselves? I mean, seriously. They make you pay for all this stuff and you ain't even using it. Like me, I don't go to the pool like that. Why do I have to pay for that? You know? They ought to have this thing where you pay for like a seasonal pool pass. And if you have it, you can get in. If you don't, then you don't. And it should be like one of those card things to where you scan the card and you go in because you paid for the seasonal pass. But then again, I mean, if someone were to do that, all they would have to do, all it takes is for one person to have that key card. And if they want to invite a whole bunch of people in that don't have that, all they have to do is like open the door and like keep the door open for all of them to go in. You know, so yeah. And I don't think the apartment I live in would even enforce something like that, even if they had something like that. So, how'd you know without asking which people at the pool have that seasonal pass and which ones don't? You wouldn't really know, right? So, Something like that. It probably won't work. Oh well. Same thing with the gym. If somebody really wanted to go in the gym, all they'd have to do is keep the door open for somebody that doesn't have like a gym pass or whatever, and have them go in. I mean, it's not like a normal gym where you check in with someone before you actually go to the gym, right? You just kind of go in. And that's the thing. You literally just go in. My apartment gym is small. I have a weight set, some treadmills, some ellipticals. Nothing fancy though. It doesn't have like a lot of machines like, like 24-hour fitness or fitness connection or Planet Fitness or whatever. I haven't been to a gym in years though. Like I just prefer to work out outside. But unfortunate thing about it is just too hot to really do anything during the day. Here down south in Texas, and it's just unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So yeah, that's the thing. I just wish that it just wasn't so hot outside. I really wish that it just wasn't so hot outside, I wish that the climate was just a bit better. And I guess it just depends on where you live, right? Down south it's hot, up north it gets cold. It just depends. But yep. I think that's about it for this video. This one probably won't be as long as some of my other videos, but yeah, that squid that did not agree with my taste buds at all. I really didn't like the taste of squid, but I was like, you never know until you try, right? That's the motto I live by when I try these things and I try new foods and stuff. You never know until you try it. Try it. You might like it. Or not. Maybe you won't like it. Oh well, right? But anyway, I do thank you all for watching. I hope that you're relaxed, and I hope that you do stay tuned for more videos.